This program is brought to you by the Genesis Communications Network, a world leader in talk radio since 1998. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Broadcasting and streaming live all across America. This is Home Talk USA with Michael King, where we will discuss topics pertaining to your home with industry-leading experts. Michael King is a licensed general contractor with more than 30 years of experience in home improvements and the author of Contracting with the King. Join us this hour for our segment Invent America with your co-host, the inventor lady, Rita Crompton. Discover what's next in the home improvement industry and explore new products and innovations. Or if you have that next great big idea, learn what it takes to bring your invention to the world as Michael King and Rita Crompton talk to America's inventors and innovators. Remember, the America of tomorrow is being invented today. We invite you to visit us at HomeTalkUSA.com, one of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like Home Talk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, we proudly present Invent America from the #1 home improvement radio program in the country, Home Talk USA, with your host, the Cajun contractor, Michael King, and his co-host, the inventor lady, Rita Crompton.
Yay! Welcome, America! That's right. This is part of the Home Talk USA radio family, the Home Talk USA Home Improvement Show, where each week and every week we like to talk to different inventors, the technologies of the future. I woke up one day and I had the inventor lady herself, Rita Crompton, been on the show many times trying to help these companies get their products to market, their technology to market, and I really didn't realize the path and the difficulties that it would take to get some great new technology to the market. And I said, hey, it would be a waste. It would be a waste to have a great technology that can basically make all our lives a little better, but it didn't even come up to the plate because of all the bureaucratic, financial. So that's what this show's all about. I'd like to welcome my co-host right now, the inventor lady herself, Miss Rita Crompton. Hey, Rita, how you doing?
I am doing fine, Michael. How are you?
Where does time go? It looked like I was just talking with you. Now it's time to do this all over again. Man, I know. I never realized how fast a week would go by till I was starting to do the radio show every Monday, and it's like, holy cow, it's Monday again. And I think you're starting to respect of what it takes to produce a weekly radio show. It's not easy, huh? Keep coming up with the new, fresh information and topics and all the that we have to make the show fresh each week, right?
That is so true, and fortunately, because I've been involved with inventors across America through the United Inventors Association and certainly the National Hardware Show, and now that we are doing this, I will get somewhere between 5 and 10 new inventors every day who want to be on the show. That's amazing. And with my conversations with them, I have actually got topics listed out to cover us through about August.
Oh, you're doing better than us.
And the list just keeps growing because I will get somebody in a conversation like, oh, we can do that for a show. Oh, we can do that for a show. So we have got inventors that contact us all the time, either through the form that is on my website, inventorlady.com, and those drop right into my mailbox, or LinkedIn. And if you go to LinkedIn, oh my goodness, we will get so many comments and requests to be on problems that people have solved, and they want to share.
Yep. Now, today's topic...
It's wonderful.
Yeah, now today's topic is going to be about your first prototype, right?
Well, today's topic is about how things have changed post-pandemic.
Okay. Oh, now, your first prototype was last week. See, I'm a week behind. Okay, that's good.
I'll get you caught up. Yeah.
You got to get me caught up. All right. But that's good. We already did a show on your first product. Hey, so tune in the show last week. That's right. So tell me about the show.
Well, nobody put pandemic in their 2020 business plan. 2019 was rolling along. Everything was great. We went to the National Hardware Show. We had good products out there. And then in January of 2020, everything came to a screeching halt. And, one of our inventors that's on today, he survived. One of the other ones, the first one, Frank, he started, right about then, but now he wasn't manufacturing. So now he's getting into manufacturing mode. Well, things have changed, and our expert who's on this afternoon is Joshua Robinson with ITI Manufacturing, and they've been around for a long time. I've worked with ITI many, many years, and they're going to share with us what they have seen change post-pandemic, and some of it is materials, some of it is, the different stores are looking at different pricing. Amazon took a big jump and ate everybody's lunch during pandemic mode. And so a lot of products now, instead of launching at a local hardware store, will launch on Amazon.
Yeah, that's a good point. And so we have a great show for everybody, and we're going to be talking about all these great new topics, the fresh content each week. And at the end of the show, we got always got breaking news, what's happening here, but we're going to also remind people how they can reach you, right?
That's right. We always do.
And now, Rita, there's a lot going on. So let's talk about our three guests again. Frank Taegar, right, with the Taegar Leash, right?
Yes, and Frank is a fairly new inventor. He's got a lot of ideas. He's just getting ready to get some into the marketplace. Right. And then our next one, Mendel, he is actually manufacturing, and he manufactured through the pandemic. Very cool product.
Yeah.
I know what all of my ladies in the family are getting for Christmas. They're getting one of these vases. And then our expert, Mendel, is actually a client of ITI Manufacturing. So they have been doing the manufacturing. So great contact there. I find that a lot of times our experts and our sponsors, ITI, we're working together to see if we can get them as a sponsor. And they will have then clients. If they're going to be the expert, frequently they've got a client who lived through that issue.
Wow. And the whole purpose is...
We've got so many contacts out there. It's wonderful.
And the whole purpose of what we do here is to basically, again, to recap, is to give that good blueprint from the development stage, the writing stage, prototype stage, legal stage. Just walk them through this path so they can avoid them making all these serious rookie mistakes that you can make trying to get your product to market, right?
That's right. And for the inventors who are listening to the show, what we do is we say, all right, here, if you want to be able to ask questions and get on with us, we do the Inventor Roundtable meetings twice a month. They're free. All you have to do is log into it. And so that information is available for the way you sign up to attend the meetings. And, a lot of times our service providers and our guests that are on will be attending the meetings, so you can actually talk to them and ask them questions. But we want all of our regular listeners out there to say, oh, my goodness, what a cool product, and then go to the websites and support your local inventors by buying their products. And that's wonderful.
That is. Well, there's some music right there that's telling me we got to take a break, got to pay some bills right here on the Home Talk USA radio program. You're listening to the Invent America segment of our show, where each week and every week we try to help, to expose, to guide, to advise all these young inventors, and also educate you on the technology that's coming up the pipe. Home Talk USA is about 10 years ahead of everybody, so it's good to know what's coming up in the near future. So right here, we are streaming live on the Genesis Communication Radio Network at GCNlive.com. On behalf of the inventor lady herself, Rita Crompton, and myself, the Cajun man from the Bayou Land, we're going to be right back. Yay!
USA with Michael King. Do you have questions about your next home improvement project or home repairs? Now you can chat with verified home repair and home improvement experts in just minutes. Get the help you need by visiting HomeTalkUSA.com. One of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like Home Talk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, back to Invent America from the #1 home improvement radio program in the country. Home Talk USA with your host, the Cajun contractor Michael King, and his co-host, the Inventor lady, Rita Crompton.
Yahee! Welcome back. Anything you want to know about Home Talk USA or the Invent America show that we do here, just check out our website at HomeTalkUSA.com. All right, Rita, wow, who's our first guest?
Our first guest today is Frank Taegar. He is from Florida, retired from the Sheriff's Department, and just a prolific inventor with new products that are coming down his path. And today he's going to be talking about his first one that he's going to launch, Taegar Leash. Frank, thank you so much for joining us today.
Wow, thank you. Glad to be here. Thank you for the invite.
My pleasure. So tell us a little bit about the Taegar leash that you are going to be launching. Why is it different than the other leashes that are out there?
Well, I've had it out in the market before, but now we're actually seriously thinking about bringing it back into the marketplace because of an issue that it solves. The Taegar leash was designed for a Rottweiler that I had. He was a puller. So I had to figure out how to gain better control over my Rottweiler. So I created this a dog leash with two little loops. It looks like Mickey Mouse design, the ears of Mickey Mouse, so to speak, right? And then I utilized it, and it was like, wow, this is amazing. Only because it didn't put pressure on my wrist, my elbow, or my shoulder when he would like pull away from me. So, I actually achieved what it is that I was going after, with that design.
Well, that's great, because I have a husky. I live in Tennessee, and I have a husky that thinks he should live in Kentucky. And so we do have that polling issue, and he is 80 pounds of pure muscle. So I can appreciate the challenge that it has. But, you had the idea pre-pandemic. Now you're looking at getting it into the marketplace post-pandemic. How have you had to shift your planning and your strategies during all of the pandemic stages?
Well, it actually caused me to activate it again, only because of the pandemic. A lot of people, were trying to find things to do, and they were locked in their homes, and finally they got released. So, the interaction with their pets, the animals, their behavior, actually changed. So I decided to go ahead and say, okay, let's go ahead and give this thing another try, because the dynamics of our society had changed.
Oh, they certainly have. So how close are you getting to be ready to launch the Taegar leash?
Well, I could actually, I could say we're out about a month and a half, because I'm actually looking for a manufacturing facility, which I'm planning on doing it myself with other people, to be able to provide jobs for people as well.
Sure. Well, you can give a call to Joshua Robinson. He is our expert on today, and that is exactly what they do, is manufacturing.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So you've got other products that are coming along. Can you give us an idea kind of the categories that you're working in?
Okay. I've actually literally created dozens upon working prototypes. I cover the genre of camping, building structures. I do, especially now, the exercise equipment that I've created, totally focuses on the inner core strength building. That concept has been around for decades. However, I've found that the products that I've designed that actually addresses the issue of core strength actually really, really, really works.
Excellent. So you're at the point right now, your website hasn't quite launched yet, And so we will let everyone know when it does launch and post your website as soon as you get ready to go live.
Yes.
Excellent. So you stay in touch. Let us know what you need. And, as you're shifting through this, so you're going to manufacture the products yourself, and so you are in startup mode, right?
Correct. Yes, I am.
All right. And so when you look at your products, did the idea of doing it yourself lead you to pick a certain product over another product?
Yes, ma'am. Only because we're so diverse, and we could literally sit and pick and choose what market we actually want to go ahead and start participating in. You know what I mean? And I'm looking for the ease of manufacturing, so I would love to be able to speak to Mr. Robertson about that, because I'm actually trying to create a matrix in which, we set up a manufacturing process that we could literally have manufactured anywhere, and that's where the job creation comes in.
Yeah, absolutely. So I will make sure that you get Josh's contact information after the show. I'm sure that he will be able to give you some answers to your questions. And, we deal with a lot of inventors who want to be able to license their intellectual property, especially when they're serial inventors. And then we deal with a lot of inventors who are in startup mode just like you, and they have to pick and choose their different products and then really bring in the team members that are going to be the experts in different areas.
Uh-huh.
And when I went to your website, I saw that you were putting together your team now, and I want to give you, a good pat on the back, a nice hand clap for the work that you've done to get your products out there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So, back in the beginning, how did you go, I think I'm going to retire and I'm going to become an inventor? I mean, that's not generally something that you says, what do you want to be when you grow up? How did you get there?
Well, I've always been a looker for problems, and it just comes natural to me. This is why I'm able to go ahead and produce so many of these prototypes, because I see solutions and problems that people face every day, and usually it comes in the form of a product. And I've tested that, and it's a natural.
All right, we're going to have to take a short break. Rita, I'm going to have to take a short break. Let's get that information. How can we learn more about our friend Frank?
Go to the Inventor Lady website, and we will be posting his website as soon as it's ready.
Okay, great. Say, what is your website again, Rita?
InventorLady.com.
InventorLady.com. Frank, thank you for being our guest. Good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to have to take another short break. Got to pay some bills, right? Right, the Inventor Lady?
That's right.
All right, we're going to be right back. I'm the Cajun contractor, Michael King, along with the Inventor Lady herself, Miss Rita Crompton. We can take a short break. Yay! I'll be right back.